In the late 1980s, General Siad Barre launched a genocidal war against people in the north of his country. Along with it came detentions, torture, and the mass murder of civilians. Now, 25 years on, the true story behind those crimes is emerging. In this two-part investigation, we follow an extraordinary effort to gather evidence and bring one of the key perpetrators to justice.
Welcome to Somalia, regarded by many as one of the most dangerous places on earth. To the outside world, this is the epitome of a failed state, a haven for warlords, pirates and terrorists, whose ruthless activities have made it a living hell for its citizens. Yet generalities can be deceptive. This is actually Somaliland, a self-declared nation in the north of Somalia. Its stability belies the infamous reputation of the rest of the country. It is peaceful and thriving, and though its independence isn't recognized internationally, its capital, Hargeisa, is flourishing, boosted by funds from many Somalis abroad. But Somaliland also has its dark side. Within recent history, it witnessed atrocities that brought death and despair to the door of almost every family here. Now, as this would-be nation tries to define its future, some feel its harrowing past must also be re-examined to give closure to those who suffered and to call the perpetrators to account. This two-part investigation is about that process, about truth and justice, about a community coming to terms with horrifying events, and an extraordinary international effort to bring an alleged war criminal to trial.
We're giving you a chance now to respond to the allegations. I will not touch you. I will not touch you.
No comment. No comment. Not my life.
The story has its origins in one of the darkest periods of Somalia's history. In the late 1980s, the country's then dictator, General Siad Barre, viciously turned on his own people, especially those belonging mostly to the Ishaq clan in the north. Barre held them responsible for the actions of a rebel movement known as the Somalia National Movement, or SNM. His forces laid waste to what is now Somaliland. Many tens of thousands of civilians were killed, and 500,000 were driven into exile. Today, the survivors and families of victims are still sensitive to the agonies of that violent era. But some want the crimes of the past remembered and punished. Aziz Diria is one of them. A Somaliland activist, he lost